Warm welcome to the soul family of Together Divines. This new moon, we are bringing you a very special channel message from the divine, from the universe. And this time, we suppose it's going to be the first time where the channel message is meant for the DM collectives. Every time you might have heard all the channelings are made only for the divine feminine collectives, but today, since morning, we have connected with the divine, and there is a long channel message that we have received. The video might be lengthy, but we advise you to not skip the video and listen to each and every word, each and every message in the video. If you have understood and identified yourself as the divine masculine energy, then you will be able to see yourself in the energy where this message will resonate with you, this message will reflect on you, and it will guide you. For the DFs, we advise you not to get emotional, not to get into low vibration when the divine, the universe has their point of view, how they see you, how they talk about you, what message they have for you. Something for the DFs as well, but the entire channel message is mainly for the divine masculines only. So mostly if we see most of the divine masculines, in our channel, most of them are there in there's a female audience. So we suppose this message will be for those divine masculines who are in female body, and it is also meant for the entire divine masculine collectives. So first time, one of a kind, where the channel message from the divine is directly to the divine masculines this time, right? This reading will resonate more to you if your zodiac sign is mostly Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, or Libra. So, with the universe permission, we are starting this channel message. Do listen carefully and try to understand each and every message that has been provided, that has been sent from the divine for you all. Universe is saying to the DMs, your divine feminine is waiting for your positive action and your positive steps for this connection. Your divine feminine loves you unconditionally and have always been extremely patient with you. They have been very much patient with you. Your DF is trying to manifest you all the time, but the universe has granted you with all the manifestation abilities which you aren't utilizing to manifest this connection. You want to experience the energy of 10 of Cups in your life. You want to experience the energy of world in your life. You want to share all the life's smallest happiness and the love notes with someone with whom you can have the genuine love connection. You often get dreams of your twin flame, but you have failed to recognize them on the 3D plane. Your twin flame is your true soulmate, and it was written on the stars even before you were born as a part of your soul contract. Your divine feminine is your true soulmate. Your divine feminine is part of your own soul. But seems like you have forgotten it all. You have forgotten your own soul contract. This message further is a reminder for you to think about this connection and appreciate genuine people as a blessings from the divine in your life. You have been having the feeling of a guilt and remorse of how you have treated your divine connection. This new moon will act as a reflection towards your inner conscience, where you are shown your karmic debts, your past mistakes, your unsettled accounts, burden of your past wrongdoings and actions that you have taken in your life. All the people that you have hurted in your life, all the wrongdoings that you have done in your life, this new moon will reflect on your heart. It will act as a burden on your soul, and we advise you to release it so that you can transform your old habits and start afresh new habits, which is good for your body, mind and soul, and you wake up to become a good person, which you have always been neglecting all your life. Many of the divine masculines have rejected your divine feminines. You have abused them, you have disrespected them, you have belittled them, and many of you have also said to your divine feminines that you don't even want to have this connection anymore. Really? Are you sure you are taking the right decisions? By showing you have no regards to what the divine has chosen for you? What was there stored as a part of your soul contract? Have you become so blind in chasing the materialistic goals of yours that you have no time to follow your own soul contract that you accepted before us, before departing to earth? Now look at you. Who is there beside you to share your guilt? Who is there in your life to hear your issues? Who is there to hold your hand in your helplessness? Who is there to understand your trauma? Who is there to heal your burdened soul? Because the only person who was meant there to be in your life to understand all your issues was your divine feminine. But you were always busy chasing the multiple options and dealing with multiple people in your life. You are dealing with the karmics, you are dealing with strangers, you are playing your old habit of flirtation. You are playing your old habit of flirtatious game. Always been in the player energy. But how long will you play this game? Won't you get tired? Now look at you. You have played this game of love many times with many people. Sometimes casually, sometimes for a longer duration. And you thought this would bring a lot of fun and excitement in your life. You are not willing to discard your old habits, are you? But look at you. Now you have become bored of all your manipulative tactics. Now you have become bored of all the long list of people whom you consider your options in life. Now you want to settle down in peace inside the arms of someone who would understand you, console you, and understand your pain. You want to have and experience the deep peace, deep stability in your life. And the person that you are searching all around is not anyone but your own divine feminine, whom you failed to recognize when everything between both of you was going absolutely great, when things were all right, there were no issues. At that time, you were the one who decided to run away from this connection and chase those who don't even genuinely appreciate you as human being. But you always like their false appreciation. And in this game of your obsession, you have always been hurting your own divine feminine. You have been such a fool, while all the time the universe expected you to act wisely, smartly, and divinely. You were always in the player energy all your life. Even when you were dealing with your real DF, you did not let go of the options that you had in your life. You had many options in the past. Even while dealing with the real divine feminine, you were still dealing parallelly with the third parties, with the karmics. But your divine feminine does not deal with anyone else. We have seen it all. How your divine feminine has stored lots of love, affection, and care for you, which you too have always wanted, always desired to have in your life. But you have never received such genuine love from anyone till now. You have never been able to receive the unconditional love which you have been craving all your life. Your DF was there to share those unconditional love with you, which you have been craving all your life, but you never gave them even that opportunity to express themselves, their true feelings for you. How could you be such inhuman? How could you behave so rude? And how far will you go to become a selfish person, discarding the real emotions and the real feelings your DF has for you? Did you also forget that you have a special purpose to carry out for the divine in this world? That too together with your person, your DF. But when was the last time you thought about your soul purpose? Ask yourself, when was the last time you have spoken with your DF about executing the soul purpose? When was the last time you asked your divine feminine if they needed any kind of support from you to do the soul purpose, which we see they have been doing all alone, waiting for you to awaken to your true self and join them in this process? Isn't this your responsibility too, to help your DF in doing the soul purpose, which was chosen collectively for both of you, and it was meant to do it together? Your divine feminine is carrying out all the soul purpose all alone. They only have my blessings and my support. You too should have been beside them, but you are always busy chasing the goals of the 3D reality. You aren't even ready to take the leap of faith in the name of divine. You have always seen superficial connections without the depth of purity, divinity, and loyalty. And still you are searching for more and more. Your DF, your divine feminine, has the depth of purity, the divinity, the loyalty that you are seeking in someone else. No wonder why you could not connect with any of those people whom you met in your life. At the level of purity, at the level of loyalty and divinity. And do tell us, what have you got till now by dealing with so many multiple connections? Is your thirst for true love quenched by these connections? Have you felt the deep sense of satisfaction within by dealing with them? The answer is no, and even you know about this. But you have always been running away from your feelings, not facing your own inner heart, what is trying to say to you. You aren't even ready to accept that you have genuine feelings for your divine feminine. Cause deep within, you think once you express your vulnerable side to your divine feminine, even this person will not understand you. Even this person will humiliate you, mistreat you, and leave you alone as you had faced in the past. You think even this person is going to dominate you and try to control you, as you have seen such situations, such relationships in the past. But dear, let us remind you, you have forgotten your divine feminine is not like the common people that you have met in your life. Your divine feminine is a radiance of the divine blessings sent in your life, so that you are saved from all the misfortunes and the struggles that you will have to face in future due to your wrong decisions in life. You have intense feelings for your DF, but why do you feel scared to face your own feelings? Even when you are shown your true divine connection already by the universe, still you are chasing after so many people, trying to find the best partner for you. So let me tell you this, you will not find anyone better and best than your divine feminine in the entire world. The kind of person you have always wanted is your divine feminine. The kind of loyalty that you have always wanted is your divine feminine. The kind of soul comfort and the spiritual maturity that you have always wanted is only with your divine feminine. The kind of divine protection you have always wanted to have in your life can only be provided by your divine feminine and not anyone else. But rather than seeing these divine qualities in your divine feminine, you have built a mindset to run after superficial connections with your karmics, and you are trying to find the love with them, where you know that what have you got with those karmic connections till now. It is and it was only and only compromise and heartbreaks, and you won't get anything fruitful by dealing with those karmics and third parties, there will be more and more compromises that you will have to go through in life. There will be more and more of misunderstandings and heartbreaks coming one after the another if you choose to stay with the karmics. You ran after the karmics, you ran after multiple relationships for money and beauty. But let us remind you once again, you are here not to chase the attachments. You are here not to be in the low vibration of attachments, of lust and luxury. You were sent on earth to explore your hidden potential and your hidden abilities, which will only get unlocked when you accept your divine feminine and give your DF the love, respect, and the right place in your heart and in your life which they actually deserve. You have always kept your divine feminine as the last priority in your life, and you have always kept the karmics in your prime list as your top priority. But look at yourself. What have you got till now? Only compromises, misunderstandings, heartbreaks. But these signs, these symptoms, these signals aren't enough for you. Isn't these signs and patterns that you have observed till now enough for you to use your logical mind and come to that conclusion that the karmic is not the right person for you? Still you are building up on pending more and more expectations from them. You have always felt the karmic connections as your twin flame or your soulmate connection, while all the time you have dealing with your own part of the soul, your divine feminine, just as a stranger. How could you even not understand your own heart and make the difference between an actual true soulmate connection, twin flame connection, and confuse it to be true with the karmic connection? How could you not identify your own part of the soul in a form of divine feminine? And in this ignorance, how much you have hurted them with your rude behaviors. And now you are surprised why your divine feminine isn't the same kind of person anymore that they used to be before. The simple, kind-hearted, jovial, pure soul that they were, you have crushed them with your own rudeness, with your own lack of empathy, with your own negligence, and with your own foolishness. We can understand that you have been immature when it comes to relationships. But this time, while dealing with the divine feminine, you have also been inhuman towards them. Your divine feminine is not the same person that they used to be before. You know why? Because, dear, you might need lots of logic and reasoning, lots of proof and validations to know who is your true soulmate. But for your DF, They immediately identified you in the first place they started talking to you. Within few interactions, they understood that you were someone special meant for them, and that this meeting, this coming of two souls together of you and your twin flame was divinely orchestrated. They have never hurted you intentionally, and they have always honored this connection and accepted you as a divine blessing. Although they know that you are a person who has lot of flaws, you are a person with lot of red flags, and you are not the ideal person as a husband or a wife for the divine feminines with the kind of flaws that you have at the moment. But they have never complained this part of you even to the universe. They have been polite, they have been patient with you, they have been kind towards you. And ask yourself, how many times have you intentionally hurted your divine feminine? All with your words, your actions, your cold behavior, giving them silent treatment, neglecting them, neglecting their efforts, not appreciating their efforts, rejecting them, and always appreciating the karmics right in front of them. And you know what? Even your divine feminine has never had any hard feelings for you, despite all what kind of treatment that you have given to them. This is why the universe sees them as a representation of a pure soul, as all they know, all they have is only to share unconditional love with everyone. This is why Mother Earth will handle them, will take care of the divine feminines and their emotions, and will heal them as well. But for you, you will be left all alone with the karmics, and the divine will not guide you any further if you do not step forward to your soul contract and accept your divine feminine. Right now you are in the hermit phase, you are feeling isolated. In this feeling of isolation, loneliness and helplessness, you are lost in your dark thoughts and you have been chasing ghosts in your mind. You are not able to share what is going on in your life to anyone, and you won't find anyone in the future as well who will understand your suppressed emotions, your sorrows, and your unexpressed feelings. It will keep on adding to your wounds unless and until you step up to connect with your real divine feminine. Have you observed with your divine feminine, you have always felt a very homely connection and a family like feeling with your divine feminine right from the beginning? You have always received a energy of healing from the divine feminine. You have always utilized this healing energy to heal your inner wounds, but never reciprocated any kind of appreciation or the love which they too deserve from you. The kind of homely feeling, the happiness that you get when you are in your divine feminine's energy field is a special feeling which is irreplaceable, which is rare, which is only meant for you. And you won't find this kind of peace, this kind of love with anyone else, no matter how hard you try. When you choose to be with your divine feminine, only then you will be able to enjoy your happiness. Only then you will be able to cure your inner voidness that you have been experiencing since the time you were born on earth. The missing gap you have always been searching around, the voidness, the peace will only be filled in your life through the presence of your divine feminine, not by anyone else, not by anything else. In your dreams, you dream of marrying your divine feminine. But in reality, you are never willing to take any right action in your life for this connection. You have been getting vivid dreams of your divine feminine many a times even before you met them. But to the surprise of the universe, when you met them, you did not recognize them. We can understand that you could not recognize your DF in the soulmate because you are always operating with your logical mind and never listen to your own emotions, never listen to your heart, what your heart has to say. But even though you did not recognize this real connection, how could you treat such inhumanly to your divine feminines? That was completely not acceptable to the universe. Entire universe has been orchestrating signs, signals, hinting you towards what you should be doing. But all this time you have been ignoring all the signs and not listening to what your heart and emotions are trying to tell you. But for how long? Why are you even suppressing your feelings? For your real connection and comparing your soul connection with your divine feminine with other people's involved in your life. All you see in the other people is good wealth, good looks. But what God is saying to you this new moon is that you will receive the clarity about this connection if you listen to your heart. But if you keep on ignoring this time as well and only listen to your logical mind and keep running after the 3D goals like money, travel, luxury, the universe is prepared to become really harsh on you. To make you understand this bond, rather in this process you yourself will be losing out on much of your accumulated wealth and health. You will lose your mental peace of mind and go through sleepless nights, which will be written as your fortune gets converted into misfortune. You will be living a shallow and a sadistic life for rest of the life. Do you still want this? Do you still want to reject this divine gift that we have provided it to you? Do you still want to disrespect our blessings and our kindness? We suggest you to utilize this energy of the new moon this October and ask yourself where your true happiness lies, where your soul is naturally drawn towards, where your soul actually gravitates without much effort is always your actual soul connection. Your mind will always pull you towards your obsession, the karmic connection, but your soul will naturally gravitate towards the true soul connection. You just have to listen to your heart. We have given you the free will that you can take your own call, but the universe wants you to make the right move this time. Hope you will not ignore this divine channeled message provided to you, as this new moon has come in your life, which is meant for your new beginnings and new love to enter your life. It is the season of the reunions of the old souls. It is the season of the coming together of the pure soul connections. It is the season of awakening of the divine masculines and embracing true connections. So step up, listen to your heart, talk to your soul, become genuine inside and out, become a good person. Step up and embrace your soul calling. The entire universe is waiting for your right move. Good night, take care, and God bless.